Good morning, Carlsbad, and happy Wednesday.
Our story this morning is in a small karate studio in Encinitas. Sinead brings us this piece.
1, 2, 3.
This is Master Castle's dream in action.
Time!
Taken from her home of Malaysia and brought to Encinitas.
It is a childhood dream. I started at age 10. I'm 49 now. So
It all started when, as a young girl, she watched people get attacked.
after that, I realized that, this is what I want to do and help women, children, kids to defend themselves.
Master Castle has been running her studio for several years, and before COVID, things were punching along.
Before the pandemic, we did great. We have one of the successful, teen and kids business here, and we were rocking,
But things took a turn as COVID-19 brought many businesses to a halt. However, Maya and Sahara, two sisters in Carlsbad, decided to step in and help small businesses in need.
They just a little, this little kids have a big heart, and they went outside selling T-shirts, working hard, raised $500 to bring it to help my business, and I can rebuild this business again.
With their donation, they were able to give Master Castle the courage to keep pushing and fighting through this tough time.
1 year is a long time. Many businesses is not surviving, and I'm lucky I still can open my door.
For CHS TV, I'm Sinead Estrada reporting.
Would you like to join the Rob Machado Foundation Environmental Youth Council? See School Loop for the link for the flyer for more information.
Miracosta presentations for graduating seniors are taking place on April 21st through the 28th. See School Loop for the link to register. All sports in the new gym and the field will now be live streamed. The link can be found on chstv.com.
Interested in a career in the military? Virtual military visits will be taking place April 26th through the 30th every day at 2 p.m. See School Loop for more details. Now we go to Michael Carlson on the Magic Window to talk about a sad event that took place over the weekend.
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Michael Carlson, and I'm live on the Magic Window to talk to you about this car crash off the turnaround cliff. And it included this white Subaru Forester that was turning right on Palomar Airport Road at about 5 p.m., and it crashed through the fence at about 20, 30 miles per hour and into the ocean, as you can see here. Luckily, he survived. The driver is okay and in the hospital right now, thanks to these first responders right here that helped him out. And then lastly, in this image, you can see a wider perspective of the cliff that he fell off and how big it is compared to the ground. That just shows how lucky he is to be alive right now. And these images were provided by NBC News last night in their broadcast. That's all I have for you today, Carlsbad. Now I'm going to send it back to the desk.
Thank you, Micah. The CHS ASVAB registration is now open. The test will take place on 4/21 from 7:30 through 11:30 a.m. ASVAB is an aptitude test to help students identify their strengths. It also functions as the military entrance exam. See School Loop for the flyer to sign up. Summer school sessions are now available for pre-registration. See School Loop for the link to sign up.
Get an overview of local community colleges in San Diego. See the flyer on School Loop for more signups. Now we go live to JJ Meeser with Aaron Harris to talk more about the dive team. JJ?
That's right, I'm Aaron Harris here live with senior diver JJ Meeser. So JJ, I know you've had a great season so far. You won league championships. Tell me what that experience was like.
Yeah, it was great. It's actually my third year winning league championships. Obviously, we couldn't compete last year, so I wish I could have taken home 4 years, but it's great to hold my title, and it's been a great year working up towards this point, so I'm very pleased with the outcome.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I know normally in sports, height is a huge advantage, being really tall, but in diving, being short is more of an advantage because you can flip much easier. Obviously, you're standing here at 6'3", winning league championships. Do you think your height is a disadvantage?
Yeah, I talked about that with my dive coach actually way back in 8th grade, and he always told me anything in life really, nothing's a disadvantage unless you view it as a disadvantage. So I've always dove as hard as I possibly can, and I've never saw my height as a disadvantage, and I think it really shows with my diving.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good way to think of it. And what are some of the more complex dives that you can do that you have done in meets?
Yeah, well, this leagues I competed reverse 1.5 half twist, back 1.5 half twist, and back double. I hope to throw a double in 3 different positions for CIF, so it should be a good meet.
That sounds pretty challenging. And I know after league championships, you thought season was over. You thought you wouldn't be diving in high school anymore, but you got word that there's CIF this weekend. Tell me how you've been preparing. What do you expect as an outcome there?
Yeah, so we got back in the pool, and we really didn't know CIF was going to happen. So I've just been training really hard, trying to get all my dives in order, ready for CIF. So hopefully it'll be good, and it's definitely going to be a weird year this year.
Yeah, we wish you the best of luck. JJ Meeser, ladies and gentlemen. Did I mention he's a league champ? Anchor, back to you.
Thank you, JJ, and good luck in your upcoming dives. Seniors, if you are attending college next year as a science or math major, please consider applying for the Laura Peacock Memorial Scholarship. The deadline is April 30th. CUSD Student School Board representative for the 2020-2021 school year is now being accepted. All interested juniors can see Skaloop to apply.
Seniors, graduation speech audition information can be found on School Loop. Deadline is May 10th. To close off the show, we have Johan live via DeJera to talk about movie theaters opening up here in Carlsbad.
Good morning, CHS. I'm Johan Dereika, and I'm standing here by the Regal movie theaters here in Carlsbad. And they've actually been able to reopen thanks to their Cinema Safe guidelines. So what these Cinema Safe guidelines entail are a 50% limited capacity inside all movie theaters, and also everyone inside the movie theater will be required to wear a mask at all times, aside from if you're in the auditorium and you want to eat or drink something. Then you're allowed to take your mask off for that. And also, Carlsbad, every single employee inside the movie theater will be required to have a daily temperature check and to wash their hands every 30 to 60 minutes. So Carlsbad, if you're feeling like watching a new movie, just remember that Regal is back open. Anchors, back to you.
Thank you, Johan. Best Buddies will be having a meeting today after school from 1 to 1:45 in the special ed classrooms to the left of the science buildings. Everyone's welcome to come whether you're in person or in distance learning. Parker, it was your first time anchoring today. How did it feel?
It was pretty hard. I messed up a little, but overall it was fun.
I think you did a great job. Awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you for watching our live broadcast today. Remember that you could follow us on social media and view our past broadcasts on chstv.com. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.